focus attack, try and dash in, cloud spine, jab you out, something like that, right? Even the Wii Fit, I think, although that's the least bad here for Ryu because Wii Fit does have to box up close, doesn't have disjoints to play with, still you're holding a lot of damage here. And Wii Fit loves going off stage and messing with you too. So there is a lot Silver has on the play here to mess with Ikan. But as you know, Ikan and Ryu players as a whole love being the underdog. We are seeing the Wii Fit trainer here starting off on Small Battlefield. We are playing the E3 2006 version of His World. I love this song. Let's get it rolling.
I'm surprised. Wii Fit is not the choice I would have thought, not the choice I would have made.
Right.
But like we said, it's still advantageous against Ryu right here. And I think Silver is currently feeling very comfortable with it, right? I think the pit is still very favorable, and I don't think the cloud is necessarily in practice. So even if we do see a swap after a game, it's probably going to be only to the pit. But Silver is not even thinking about that, right? Still doing very well in this game, just at the start, trading blows very evenly.
Yeah, missing that tech, having to roll back and reset here. Ikan regaining control of the center, catching your approach to the left platform, an insane pressure string, turning this entire game around back to Ikan's advantage here. Looking for a backer, potentially another focus attack read. You do have to watch out for the Wii Fit Nair. The Tatsu almost took us, but the down smash, he's playing soccer on multiversal levels right now. The down smash into soccer ball will end up taking that first stock. Deep breathing is online, but can Silver take this stock? I'm seeing a big lead here for Ikan.
You cannot plank as Wii Fit against this character. Ikan has so much pressure on the corner, so much pressure to hit the ball back and to catch regrabs on ledge while using like focus attack to avoid the header. I mean, there's just so many ways that Ryu can continue pressure on Wii Fit at ledge that you do not get to play the generic Wii Fit game plan of planking with header. So Silver's got to mix up the game plan or accept your fate for this game because Ikan is pressuring hard.
This is looking really rough. Again, Ikan has been so strong throughout all of his sets, really. The importance of controlling center stage and ledge trapping with Ryu consistently. You wouldn't think of Ryu as a very strong ledge trap character conceptually, but that's the kind of game plan I've been seeing Ikan play. Pushing people to disadvantage, making them uncomfortable with Shakunetsu Hadokens and auto turnaround on all these options, catching jumps with up air and Shoryu. The Shakunetsu Hadoken snipe almost taking this next stock.
No, that move doesn't take stocks. No way.
More close to, oh!
That's
a
crazy.
hard Shoryu commitment. Silver's like, now you're landing behind me. I don't care about this mix-up. I know what Ryu does to get back to ledge. Down smash.
Ikan sitting pretty though, finds a nice back air to close out that next stock. Still a full stock up, and Silver's got to figure out a game plan at this point because again, you cannot play that generic Wii Fit game plan. He's tried multiple times, he's failed multiple times, and Ikan is playing like a god.
A big thing, it's about vying and fighting for control here. I feel like Silver's really letting Ikan control the pace of the game even at this further mid-range, just with the Shakunetsu Hadoken alone. And Silver is suffering so much off of chip damage, not able to charge neutral B correctly, and now with a pressure side B and finally get those Nair and deep breathing strings going, right? Wow. Just letting Ikan play the game is also not letting Silver play the game at all.
That's true. Yeah, you cannot give the space up to Ikan. So Silver is choosing a little bit more of a center stage approach right here. Ran off stage because they overcommitted a little bit too hard, but once they have center, they get to play a little bit more of a generic ledge trap game that would normally be maybe more favorable if you're playing Cloud or Pit, yes, but you can still play that game plan. You're right, you're already knee-deep in this game. You've got to figure something out, and I think Silver's adapting nicely.
Yeah, we got it deeper than we haven't up there. The pace of the game has slowed down a little bit, and that happens when you don't let Ryu touch you.
The header falling, right? The soccer ball falling catches any sort of close Shoryuken, so Ikan has to go a little bit further away with the Shoryu and snap to ledge. Silver is ready for it, drops the header, and right next to the header is the feet right next to it. Yeah. Catches with the spike. Incredible ledge trap, edge guard situation right there for Silver, and Ikan is now having to hold that down a little bit more respectfully.
Such a simple setup, but so dangerously, devastatingly effective. Now we're seeing Silver trying to control center stage here. We're throwing out more soccer balls. We're keeping the sun salutes alive. Deep breathing's online. We're not getting a lot of damage, confirms of it, and instead catches the landing here on the right platform of a Small Battlefield. It's still not enough to take it though. Soccer balls get bounced off here, looking for these crouching down tilts.
It just all breaks through the header, so you just can't do this planking option. And still Silver's trying, panicking and going back to the generic Wii Fit game plan, and it's not working out. Getting back to center very nicely, and now I like the B reversing. I like the movement mix-up. Silver is finding a little bit of momentum off of that, but Ikan not panicking, just backing up, looking for an opening.
Because you know if you get too close, that's what's going to happen with Deep Breathing Online, and this potential offstage option. I love the drift back to stage. You know Ikan does not want to play off stage up against Wii Fit, even with Deep Breathing Online. We're seeing the focus attack dash cancel back to center stage, and fantastic spot dodge catch right there. Crouching light kicks, medium kick, you got it.
Silver had one opportunity right there, right? At the very end to go for a juggle to finish off Ikan. Ikan doesn't have a lot of great ways to land. You have a good way to mix it up, but you don't really have like a good option for reversal. So you had to expect the air dodge or the focus attack, and Silver didn't seem to be prepared for either one.
Yeah, that angle was a little rough there, right? The focus attack dash cancel going all the way to the left there. It's a bit much for Silver, but we're seeing a commitment to the Wii Fit trainer.
I'm surprised a little bit here. I guess I can understand once Silver started to see the vision of how to play the matchup that going back to small battlefield is no small feat, but you have a little bit more understanding of how to play it out. I'm still surprised that we're sticking with the Wii Fit because it goes to show, and we saw in Game 1, Silver's panic mode is to go back to Wii Fit's general game plan, and that cannot work against Ikan.
Yeah, it's rough. We're also running back here on small battlefield too. Seemingly the stage was not the problem, neither was the character. But can we see the important adaptations here from Silver? If we're going to box up close, do we have deep breathing? Are we making the right reads? Are we cognizant of the options Ryu has, or are we just going to keep getting run on over?
Oh, that was a nice little movement tech right there from Ikan, but unfortunately Silver was able to turn that one back around on him. Off stage, this is where Wii Fit can succeed, but unfortunately a little bit too aggressive means the ledge trap reverses, but a super over-aggressive option from Ikan means that Ikan loses stop one.
Hard Shoryu, that's a down smash to close it out. Silver's got a lead to play with. First time in a while in this set so far. Looking for potentially down throw back air, but instead catches that left tech on that right platform. Keeps up with more soccer ball pressure instead.
Oh, I like that, right?
Down smash to beat out the ledge grab invul.
How are you going to get back to stage here? Just jumping down and jumping back up empty, right? Not using a header, so Ikan backs off, but you still have all the freedom in the world to move back around. Means that Silver gets back to center stage, isn't able to get off another deep breathing right there, but that actually caused Ikan to have a little bit more time to set up, and Silver's on the back foot again.
What a back air here. Shotgun Sadoken almost gets the snipe.
2D.
Still able to make it back with the hula hoops. Great spot dodge right there. But somehow Silver is still alive. 142%. This is just chip damage at this point onto Ikan. But can Ikan get anything at all? Because chip damage racks up. You're at 100% at this point.
I love that that grab, by the way, from Silver right there to attack on a little bit more damage. Playing very patient, and grabs are kind of like a good way to understand how patient your opponent is playing. Ikan understands that Silver's playing a little bit too patient and actually catches the empty jump there instead of Silver going for header as he has been, or sometimes has been. For the most part, he's been going for empty jumps off of the ledge, and Ikan read it out that time.
There it is. Soccer ball going to challenge the Hadouken. Forward tilt up deep breathing. Bam. Take a seat, sir.
Good night. All right, Ikan on the back foot again, still full stock down. Silver's really figured something out.
Looking for another downer for sure.
Yeah, looking for big edge guards. We talked about how Ryu's biggest struggle is the linear recovery, and Silver is finally abusing that.
Oh, here it is, the double nair. Scoopy up deep breathing is gone here, so the easy kill options won't be coming out as easily, but they're definitely prevalent. Don't get grounded, don't get forward smashed. 114% here in Ikan. This is a completely different game here for Silver now.
Wow.
After barely eking out that first stock, the war of attrition has continued to be maintained in Silver's favor.
Okay, getting back to stage, Ikan's not struggling with that. Actually gets the grab canceled out, and Silver's just kind of dancing with the deep breathing and all that mobility. You can see just fishing for aerials and hoping that something stray hits, and that's entirely fair to do. You have a full stock up. You don't need to look for anything else at this point except for maybe advantageous positioning. So we could see Silver look for a grab. We could see Silver continue to throw out aerials, but in any case, Ikan has so much of a hill to climb at this point that Silver is not worried about losing the stock. It's going to continue to go for aggressive options.
Yep, somehow we're still alive. The corner blast zone of small battlefield final the backer will end up taking a 150% here. Deep breathing, you have to tank all that damage off the FADC.
Yeah, Silver wasn't worried about losing that stock, but now I'm wondering if maybe they should have been. Nope, they still continue to fish for the same things that we talked about, looking for grabs and looking for aerials, and eventually Ikan is going to run into one of them, right? You can only dodge so many of those aerials out, especially with how fast Silver's able to move around the stage.
There's only so much that can be done. Only so much that can be done.
Okay, so Silver figured it out, right? We don't need to switch characters. Silver's figured out how to play basically that type of game plan that we were talking about at the start, but still with Wii Fit, and just avoid the normal things that you might go for, which is like header, plank mix-ups, and other options off stage. You don't need to worry about that. Just play for positioning, play for your great mobility and frame data with deep breathing, and then play for edge guards.
Yep. The pressure was just too strong there for Ikan. Not able to close it out there on that second game, but I'm glad to see we're keeping this even, we're keeping this competitive. 1-1 apiece.
Going back to small battlefield. It's an interesting choice at this point. Ikan is choosing to go back to small battlefield. I guess there's no really stage that benefits either one of them too much. And probably the ones that would have benefited Ryu are banned at this point. There's probably only like one or two that really could have been more beneficial for Ryu. I could see. I don't even know about the single platform stages because you're allowing a projectile character to plank under the single platform, and that's not really great either. So a small battlefield is just about as good as you can get. And so Ikan's just going to adapt, try to go back to game one types of strategies, and not let Silver run away literally run away.
Yeah, they're both running this back. They're so insistent. I have to call out, both of these players have absolutely incredible music taste. Oh my goodness, the shield pressure off the focus attack. Hold that heavy, hold that strong Shoryu. That is an entire stock down. But Battle Torner from the Xenoblade 2 DLC. Beautiful song, great jazz piece here. Coming off of his world, these guys know what they're doing. Men of taste for sure.
Sorry, I blinked. It looks like Silver's a stock down.
Yep. It was a Shoryu.
I'm sorry, we're 30 seconds into the game.
We're 30 seconds into the game,
okay,
yeah.
just making sure that I got that right. And already about to lose another stock right here.
You did a time travel, I promise.
Yeah, I think Ikan time traveled as well. What happened? Ikan is suddenly like playing like a man possessed, just totally new game plan.
Is that the Satsui no Hado? Is that Akuma? Just scare him off the ledge. He fell to his doom.
Halloween is around the corner, and Ikan is still the one playing the horror game right now against Silver. Just choosing to scare him away.
2 stocks around. Is this the music buff? This is crazy.
This is insane. This is a totally different game. Yeah. We're a minute in, and Silver's about to lose.
Yeah. This could be a potential 3-stock here for Ikan. Oh my goodness.
Still alive.
Soccer ball snipe is not going to be enough. FA DC.
Good
no.
wait. So
Waits
patient.
on the DC, knowing what the angle is going to be. Catches with the downer. Wasn't the spike hitbox, didn't need to be. Shotgun and Sadoken here to pressure at ledge. Going for up tilts. Has to fully hold, saluting the sun.
115% climbing. Silver's struggling to make anything happen here. Found that first stock and is actually playing fairly patient, which I respect, but it's something that you might have to be a little bit worried about, right?
Yeah.
Ikan can really abuse that with a lot of shield pressure soon. Or just holding down the stage, you have to really start fishing for something a little bit more aggressive, or Ikan's going to find something on you.
That's right. Shoryu, pretty close to taking here, 130%. What's your let's get up option going to be rising there? Yep, scoop you up. We do have deep breathing online. Looking for a forward throw here. Now it's right back to offstage gameplay. Dash attack
I love that.
to control that angle. It's going to be a ledge trap. No sweet spot.
I love it again.
Ledge.
It's so scary.
That could have been a stock right there. Silver vying for the opportunity to potentially take this game. But the raw Tatsu is going to do it. And hey, you know, in Street Fighter, the Tatsu does have projectile vulnerability.
That's true.
So here you go. You got a zoner. Just throw out that Tatsu. I don't think it does in this game. Would be hilarious if it did, though.
It's also the fastest possible option that you can use, right? Is using that Tatsu like immediately, like dash Tatsu.
Yes.
And there's no faster burst option that you can go for, which Silver, to his credit, probably wasn't prepared for it, right? You're not expecting Ryu to be able to close the gap with a hitbox that quickly. I can pick just the right choice. Just chef's kiss, just the right choice. Not that I thought, you know, Ikan was not doing great that whole game.
Right.
Silver did look like a comeback was imminent, but you know, ultimately, let's give credit where credit is due. Ikan created an insane lead that I don't think can possibly be matched in Game 4.
Here it is. We are still committing to the Wii Fit. Finally getting a stage swap here, though, swapping over to PS2. We still got our dual platforms here, but it's a wider stage, a little bit more room to try to play with the soccer ball, try to play with Saluting the Sun, and hopefully not have to deal with as much Ryu shenanigans boxing up close. There it is. The Nair into Forza, 31%.
Wanted to end it
strong. Okay.
For the down air. Really just wanted to end that stock fast. Said, I can do the same thing as you. I can end your stock 30 seconds into Ikan. And Ikan, to his credit, added 81%. That's all, 81% more than Silver.
But this is how you do it. Using that spike hitbox off the side B, soccer ball wasn't even there. Already added up to 92, 104%. Literally a complete reversal here from Silver.
This is a Freaky Friday situation. They literally switched bodies at this point. Oh my God, Ikan not letting it be just as far away of a runaway as it was in the last game, but Silver looking just like Ikan.
And 84% right off the bat. That was what, 3 hits? Up smash, off a deep breathe. That entire game was done in barely over a minute. That was insane.
That was a 60-second game.
Yep, 60-second game. 60
That was,
seconds.
okay. I don't even know what to think about that, right? So game 3, Ikan got an insane lead 60 seconds in, but the game still went for a good 2.5, 3 minutes.
But the momentum halted.
But the momentum
Silver
halted.
was like, no,
Silver was able to stop it, right?
Yep.
And then turn the momentum
Slowly
around going into game 4. Created an insane amount of momentum, and Ikan couldn't stop the momentum from there. Could trade blows back really quickly, but couldn't stop the game from ending. How does that bear going into game 5?
They both had such insane advantage states running all the way to the bank, just absolute blowout games as the 2 previous games. Who has the lead? Who has momentum? Who's blowing the next one up? I have no idea, but we're going to Hollow Bastion for a 5th game of loser semis.
This is the volatility I was talking about from Hollow Bastion, right? Why are we picking this stage? Yes, Ryu has the option to go for some extensions off of that top platform, but you also allow Wii Fit the option to play under that platform when you get Ikan off stage or get Ikan to the corner. That said, Ikan has the ability to burst in. We've seen it before, and so that under platform planking is not going to be as beneficial, I think, to Silver as it could be to Ikan, and Ikan is choosing to hedge his bets on it.
Yeah, this is a much slower paced game. Double up air, looking for the triple. Potential shorty there just for the combo finisher. Challenges the air-to-air scramble with another nair. Tries to parry the shotgun inside Doken. Gotta watch for the multi-hits, though Silver does end up getting hit out. Being pushed over to the ledge. FADC, we're seeing Ikan run up. Trying to space those crouching light kicks. It's not enough, though. Back air for those active frames. Great up tilt. Jab 1-2. Hard Shoryu. Ikan convincingly taking that first stock.
Okay, 1 minute in and the first stock is taken. It's a little bit more normal. I'm expecting it. Ikan only at 39% and has added just that much back to Silver while maintaining advantage state. This center platform does not seem to be benefiting Silver as much as you would think. No combo extensions off that top platform, and Ikan is having no trouble extending off it, no trouble using it for safety, and no trouble using all of the stage's distance.
Oh my goodness, that's a whip forward smash on the top platform for Hollow Bastion. So dangerous, right? You're gonna have to hold the jab 1-2 hard Shoryu, and you are so close for dying off it if that hits yet again. We are still slewing the sun. We are still throwing soccer balls out, but what's our final ledge trap situation gonna be? Is it gonna be final at all? No! Ikan's still alive, able to control center stage here. We're seeing some crouches, looking for back airs. They're great! Down air spike onto stage, and Ikan continues to push the pressure.
Trading back and forth, Ikan is spiking under the platform again, just holding down the stage right here, forcing options, and finally Silver lets it rip. Silver finally, for the first time, I feel like, instead of canceling Salute the Sun, lets it rip, and the end lag is enough for Ikan to close out that stock. That is not what you need as Silver. You need to be able to play safe. You need to be able to play patient, and Silver is swinging for the fences.
Oh my goodness, we saw Silver take a deep breath after stuck on that Angel platform, just be like, this could be my last stock. How am I going to play this out? I am down 2 stocks right now. This Ryu is at 155%. The rage is insane. My deep breathing isn't enough right now. We need the adaptations right now. We're going to try to challenge the Shorty with the downer. No. Letting, again, just giving all the center stage space. Too scared to challenge Ryu running up. I can see the potential here. Try to get a snipe. Try to kill off the side. Keep it consistent. Keep it safe.
That was gorgeous.
Yep, 200%.
The instant release on the Salute the Sun. You're playing like Mewtwo now, right? You're throwing out instant shadow balls to create pressure and then approaching with it, and that's what allowed Silver to make that space. This isn't like in-game adaptation that Silver, unfortunately, I think is a little bit too late to making. Right? You weren't prepared for the Hollow Bastion, and Ikan has been prepared. Ikan's game plan is very simple on this stage, and Silver is still struggling to find footing, still struggling to find an opening, and Ikan is about to close it out right now and send Silver home.
Oh my goodness, that up smash was barely enough. I saw my life flash before my eyes when I saw that back here. An incredible parry there from Silver, but 128%, there's not much longer. Looking for that down smash to challenge the ledge. In full and fire, the second hit of up air will kill off the top. Ikan takes it over Silver 3-2 in an absolute heater of a Game 5 set in loser semis. That's our top 3 right there, folks. Big D, Grand Finals winner side. Losers Finals, we have Ouch, and the one and only Ikan coming out from Chicago. One of our VIPs at this very event to celebrate Diwali as our third contestant.
Oh God, that moment right there. Again, another moment of the game coming from who I think is the loser of the set in Silver. That drop header into the spike was such an amazing edge guard, like a checkmate situation. And Silver, credit to him, still outplaced his seed and still put an incredible fight up against third seed Ikan. It looked entirely doable. And that game 4, I mean, I cannot understand.
Game 4 is hands down the most impressive thing we've seen this entire set.
Absolutely insane.
1 minute 3 stock.
Right here. Literally, I mean, you're going to watch the timer. 6:30 to 6:20 is another stock being taken. And then after 6:18, and then we're going to see the next 6:15. 6:15, the next stock gets taken. And then after that, 6:10. Okay, well, you know, that game ended 10 seconds later. It didn't matter. It didn't even matter.
You saw it. We got our soccer ball snipes here as well. I'm loving the pressure. Hollow Bastion, such a fantastic figure for Ikan. Like you said, the game plan was consistent. The game plan was understood. Ikan's so comfortable here on Hollow Bastion.